Hello and welcome to the Oliver Show. Today we are going to be working on a fairy that I did not finish. I started it and I made the head and then I didn't finish it. This is what we are looking at currently. She's absolutely magical. Oh my gosh. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Turn her around so you can see the back as well. So, I don't know yet if I'm going to add more things into her hair. I probably will. We'll see how the vibe goes. I do intend to add stitching around her eyes to make them appear more like they actually fit into her face and not just cartoon eyes kind of plastered on. Her earrings are adorable. I used beads and some chain links that I have sitting around. So cute. Went for the space buns. And then we've got her little spine. So what I have to do next is her body. And I'm playing a bit of yarn chicken. I have this much of this color left, period. I don't know what brand or color yarn this is. So, I'm 98% sure I have enough to do her full body. What I would like to do is do her full body with the same color and then make changeable clothing rather than having her clothing be part of her body. If I run out of yarn, we'll have to do the clothing being part of her body, but we'll get there when we get there and we'll find out. Absolutely love her magical little face and head. It's just darling. Oh, I should do some little bows or something. Oh. There is a woman at the dispensary who wears her hair in these big, beautiful afro space buns, and she always has different stuff in them for the holiday or the season or whatever she feels like, and she is just absolutely gorgeous. And this little one reminds me a bit of her, and I would just love to capture a bit of that woman's ethereal beauty. She's gorgeous. And so I probably will add, I think some bows would be really cute. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the vibe does. I'm gonna make some armature for her arms, attach it to the spine, um, go against the pattern a bit. Instead of adding her arms on afterward, I'm going to attach them as part of the body so that they go through the body to the spine. And then we will add also some leg things. Oh, just so cute. Okay, I'm being weird. That's what this is. It's me being me and being weird and just going with the fucking vibe. Anyway, I will see you at some point. We're back. And as you can see, she doesn't have a body. I absolutely adore the fairy body in the book. It is adorable. Tarnish has the fairy body. For her, I don't know if it is the way I made her head because of additional things that I've done. I don't know what it is. The armature, the body, all of it did not fit together in any way that I liked. It all looked misshapen and misformed. So I did take it back apart, frogged it, did cut her head in the undoing of her body and had to repair, and I was able to get that back together. So we're back to just having a head. A very pretty head, but a head. So my next step is to use a standard doll body pattern that I got on Etsy. It is a pack of 4 patterns. It has 2 sitting bodies, 2 standing bodies. I'm going to be using the large standing body to make a body for her because the head has the same amount of stitches as the pattern for the fairy head. So I feel that it will be proportional to her head size, but still give us a longer body that has longer legs and longer arms so that the armature is a lot more posable. I am undecided on these strands of hair as to whether we will be tucking them or not. I will be adding more things to her hair. Ideally, I would like for her body to be able to be fully naked. I want her clothes and all of her accessories to be fully removable. I am playing Yarn Chicken. I just realized this is the same color as my shirt, almost. Oh my god. This is the amount of yarn that I have left of her. So, I do not know with the new pattern if I will have enough. Worst comes to worst, I will do her arms fully nude, as much of her body as I can get done fully nude, and then give her a permanent shirt or top or bra or whatever it comes to. I would also like to adapt the pattern to add a booty, but again, we will see what happens. So, let me get started on that. I won Yarn Chicken. I did it. I finished. So, where we are at currently, still have her head. I did add detailing around her eyes to make her eyes fit more. I added a nose, which is septum pierced and has a chain. I have both of her arms. Each of her arms has a snap on it so that they can snap together. And when I make her accessories, I can make them snappable as well so that she has a better grip on things. Unsnap. The snaps are very secure. Okay. Last thing I have is her body. It looks really promising that we are gonna get a little booty when we stuff it. My next step is to take the armature that I made and wrap it in more wire and then wrap that in yarn. Then we will be able to assemble her. As this is something I don't need my phone for, I will have some clips really sped up of me doing this because it's a long process and it's tedious. For y'all, it'll be quick and painless. For me, I'll be here for a while.
But I'll see you guys in a bit to check in on how we're doing. We are back. It has been about an hour, and we have some finished arms. I am not gonna film the wrapping of the body armature. It's gonna take forever. So I will be back to check in when I get the body put together. I left these lengths of the white yarn specifically to attach the armature to the spinal armature inside. So that's what these are for, and then these are obviously just to attach the arms to the body. So I'm gonna continue going, and for y'all, see you in a second. For me, it'll be several hours.